Hey everybody, you're in Allie's Kitchen and I'm going to give you a warning. This is not a recipe you want to be dieting, okay? That's what holidays are all about, is the food, the family, the friends, the camaraderie, the feasting. A timeless recipe. I've had it for decades. It's my mama's holiday dressing. It is crispy, moist, full of flavor and spices, and it's outside the bird dressing. Let's get started, and I'm going to share this secret recipe with you. Dressing's all about bread, so we're going to use some pre-packaged things, some herb seasoning, some herb cubes, but there's nothing like having day-old bread in it. Mama always used day-old bread, and we'd buy a bunch of it during the holidays. I'm going to put half of these in and half at the end. We're heating up this cast iron skillet. We're going to put some oil in it. I'm using bacon drippings. I always look for ways to add more flavor. Diced sweet onions and celery. And I like to use the ends of celery where you see all the leaves. See, we've got lots of leaves in there, and that gives a lot of flavor. And we're going to just saute this. So this cast iron skillet was my mother-in-law's. Her name was Mama Helen, and she was a fabulous cook. This was her little cornbread skillet for just her and Daddy Howard. She had an extra long handle soldered onto it, so it was easier to get out of the oven. Anytime I cook with this, Mama Helen's right here with me. One of the keys to making the best dressing is a liquid that's going to go into all the dry mixture of your breads. Use what's packed in your turkey, the neck, liver, and gizzards. Put it in a saucepan with about 3 or 4 cups of water and just let it simmer down. You're going to get all those delicious flavors. We just kind of mold them around. More little Crispies and put on top of each one. And we do this and my mom would go, don't be so stingy with that butter. Put another dollop on there. So you just kind of form them and you leave little crackles and crevices because that's where the Crispy's going to come in. Into a hot oven we go. I grew up in the coal fields of West Virginia. On the stove of most every coal mining family was a big old cast iron skillet, and sometimes during the week there was gravy in it. I'm telling you, I'm going to teach you how to make the best gravy you ever put in your mouth. It's thick, rich, creamy, velvety. Let's get started and make this gravy. So making gravy is all about timing and technique. And we're going to start with some oil. I'm using bacon drippings. You can use butter. Now, we're going to make a roux, and we've got flour, regular all-purpose flour. And you see it bubbling. Make it a little thicker. And of course, you taste things as you go along to make sure you got all the flavor. Then we're going to turn up the heat just a little bit, and we are going to start adding our liquid. And it's thickening. Okay, you see it thickening. Let's add some more liquid. And a little milk. Milk is going to give it a rich flavor. It can be all milk or all broth. You could use chicken broth too. We're going to chop up very finely the gizzard and the livers, and that's going to add more flavor. The gizzards are a little chewier, so I cut them into much smaller pieces. And these are very nutritious. They're good for you. Mama's holiday dressing will not disappoint. They've got the crunch, they've got the taste, they've got the flavor. We've got a great gravy to put on them. Recipe's going to be at allyskitchen.com. Sprig of thyme there. Let's look at this gravy. Oh gosh. Ah. It's a family tradition. Make it your family's tradition.